What is going on? Testing, testing. What is going on? Man, I done had a little sip on the original 615, but it didn't connect to the channel. I'm sitting down here pushing go, pushing where you at, okay? And it just kept right bluffing. I'm like, happy Friday, happy Friday. Hold on. We finna get up in here and talk about the goodness, you hear me? The goodness of life, okay? Life is what you make it. Life is what you become in the process of learning, right? You can't make one assumption off of one memory, off of one bad lesson. You can't just define your life off of certain things that you might have went through in life. That's not who you is. We can all become to be better people. You hear me? Yes. So stay tuned. This is what we finna talk about this Friday morning. This is the last day of July. And my birthday month is tomorrow. Tomorrow, August, starts my birthday month. August, right? Virgos. I think I share it with Leos as well. Shout out to the Leos. Okay. Okay, we in here for a second. We in here for a second this Friday morning, so stay tuned. Sure appreciate everybody. Happy Friday. Happy blessed Friday. Yes. Yes. Look, I want to say to the people, I want to say to the people, it be a lot. It be a lot. It be a lot of things that be happening around you in the world. It be a lot of things happening in the world and around you. It be a lot of things that's happening, in your own thinking, right? In your own head. But what you have to understand is those are just thoughts. Those are just things that's moving around you. Those are just other people, okay, uh, way of thinking as well. Don't let other people thinking, don't let other people situations influence who you are and what you are striving to become. That's something that I have learned, you guys, in this 53 blessed years to be here on this side of the universe. Man, a lot of people put their feelings and their perspectives, they put it like where they take their perception of life and make it somebody else's make it fit somebody else's. Like whatever you go through, I go through that as well. True, we all go through the same things, right? But everybody take things a little bit differently, right? Some people don't um some people don't go through life and just do the first thing that they feel. Some people really think about the moves that they are making, and some people do go about it in the right manner, right? But you can't let other people' life affect who you are, and that's the thing that I see that constantly happens in certain people's lives. They let other people conversations, other people lives affect them. We shouldn't do that. Okay. I'm here to tell you that we are all beautiful people and we all know that, right? But we must understand that this world that we living in, especially now in 2026, is very, very different. I know we can all see this, right? So we can't let what's happening to our people, friends, family, uh, co-workers. We can't let other people's lives influence our lives. Okay, that's basically uh, all that I'm really seeing. That's really continuously happening. We are letting other people around us affect who we are as people, and the more that we try not to uh, the more that we try not to in well get into people's lives, get into people personal space, the more we become of it. Okay, unconsciously even knowing that people, places, and things is affecting who you are as a person. Yes, yes. So let's get into this morning. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you when you get a chance to check out my videos. And of course, you guys, uh, the store, the website, I want to thank you ahead of time because I see people is really, um, they really liking it. and I appreciate it. It's a lot of work, especially for me. Okay, especially for me, it's a lot of work, and it's something. It's like a passion. Okay, it's a passion that I have found in my later years of being blessed and being able to take life as a gift. Okay, like I say, we have to learn how to uh, how to look at life in a better way that can help us and our families. Okay. Now, one thing for sure, we can't make everybody see this. This here is not for everybody, right? You have to love where you at in life. You have to love who you are in life, and you have to love the places, people, and things that have brought you this far. That's gratitude. When you show gratitude to life, when you show gratitude to the good, to the bad, to the ugly, right? You can get a different perspective in life. Like this is my second, I want to say my third, my third way of looking at life in a better perspective. I was talking to my daughter last week. Love that little girl. Okay, I was talking to her, which by the way, stay tuned. You know, I've been telling y'all like that. I inspire to be inspired, right? So it's like it's a learning situation. When you look at life as a learning situation, things will become better for you, right? In your heart and in your spirit when you look at life like that. This is the only thing I really speak about. I really speak, well, not just so much this, the truth of life as well. I can't talk positive about a lot of things and not tell the truth about the negative, because life is both positive and negative. So we can't never think that, or we should never say, uh, why do people sometimes want to speak about things that's negative? Things that's happening in the world is negative, but and a lot of people gravitate towards the negative, right? So you have to speak about the negative in hope when you see the negative side and see the positive side. Hopefully people can see that it's much better on the positive side, doing things the hard way so you can make it easier for yourself. Okay. I learned that late, but I got it, and I want to help other people to see it as well. Okay. Uh, Young and old. And unfortunately, you guys, this stuff has been working. So stay tuned, stay tuned. My daughter will be on here like doing, you know, her creative way of expressing herself at the age she's at. Like she's 15 years old, and a lot of kids don't be into so many positive things in life. See, you have to lead with positive, you have to show positive, and you have to be positive. And that way, people that's around you hopefully can see that and inspire to be that as well. Okay. But I was telling her, my daughter, that I was going to start speaking on, start speaking on the good and the bad, which I always do anyways. But she was very in tune with what I was saying and inspired by what I was saying, right? Because life is both negative and positive. You know, you just can't speak all about positive, when you know that also you have done negative and it is negative in the world. Okay. So we gonna get to a lot of these issues here. Uh we're gonna get to a lot of these issues here. But I thank you so much, you know, for just for just tapping in and seeing the truth of how a person can really change their whole perspective in life. Okay. That's what I love about life. That's what we all should love about life. We can all change to be better people. So let's get to it this morning, this Friday morning. Let's get to it here. Let me see. Yes, 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 yes. I'm telling you guys, it's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling to know that you can change at any moment in your life when you want to. It's such a good feeling to know that you could wake up tomorrow and just become a better person. That's a good feeling to have. That's a good feeling to have to say that you had a habit, a bad habit for 30 years, and you could wake up tomorrow and just change that habit, right? Change it to be a good habit. That's a beautiful thing when you can do that. And we all can do that. That's what I live for. I live for change. I live for doing better. I live for love, of course. Okay, y'all see it over there. Yes, yes, yes. But like I was telling you, I made a I made a promise to myself, you guys, that I was gonna each and every year I was gonna try. Well, I was gonna be okay, not try. I was gonna be better. See, a lot of people mistake being better for money. You know, like they substitute that like I'm gonna have more money. Yeah, that's a part of it, right? But that's not the main goal. The main goal is getting your heart and your spirit to be better, your character to be better. Now, can you have a bad character? Uh, can you be a bad person and suddenly wake up tomorrow and change? Sure, you can, right? I believe so. Now, that's not to say. listen, listen. Hold on, hold on. Now that's not to say I was a bad person. No, 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 no. Now I ain't just I've done some things that I'm not proud of course. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a bad person, right? But I do believe that bad people can wake up the next day and decide to become a better person. I do believe that. I do believe that because the Lord Jesus Christ, he can do some amazing work if you let him, but it's all a choice. And a lot of people always, they come to me like this one person, this one older, she's an older lady, she's about 47, 48 years old. She comes to me and she want to talk, right? She want to talk, right? And anybody come to me and they want to talk, this is what I talk about, right? Being a better people, not stressing over the small things, uh, looking forward to the big things in life. It's so many big things out here in life. Not speaking or downgrading people, not, talking about people, loving people, communicating with people, understanding people. This is what I speak about, right? So the one lady that I'm telling you about, for 2 days she come, I come in, she want to talk my ear off, right? And I'm being polite, okay? But that third time, I just went to speaking like I would tell her anyways. Well, that's how you feel. Well, go have a conversation. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand why people hate having conversations. I believe people don't like having conversation because they not authentic. Like they not real with what they are really trying to say, what they really trying to say. Then you have some people that think they just extra slick, right? A lot of people are slick. It's a lot of slick words out here, right? You got to be careful for people that have them slick words. Okay, got to be careful. You know, that's a gift. Okay? That's a gift. That was a gift to have them slick words. Y'all notice I like to laugh a lot in a serious sort of conversation. I like to laugh a lot. It's funny because I used to didn't laugh at all, right? I smile, but I used to didn't laugh at all, right? But now I can really laugh. I have a very good sense of humor now. See, that's growth. When you can change from something that was a bad habit and make it into a good habit, or shouldn't say habit, but let's just say make the habit good, right? That's progress. And guess what? That's what we finna talk about today. Habits that we can break. Okay? It don't make no difference what it is. We can break all things. We can do all things. But it's a choice. Yeah, it is easy. But it's hard too. But it is easy to become a podcaster, to jump on here. It's sometimes though it is because I'm not gonna lie, I had a hard time doing this. As you can tell, it still gets it's a little easier now because see, I'm mainly just speaking what's in my heart now, so it's it's kind of natural for me to speak from my heart, but it is a little, because you on camera. Okay, now don't get me wrong. Like I say, I love the camera. I tell anybody this. I told you my son's actually finna be 29 years old. August is tomorrow. This is our birthday month. See, they are Leos, and I am. They daddy is a Virgo. So we share the same month birthday. I'm at the end of the month. They at the beginning of the month, but they about to be 29 years old. And I always have videos of them. I still got videos of them right now. So that's 28, 29 years. I've always loved videos. So this was sort of, uh, this was sort of good for me. Uh, I kept saying when I went to studying this, like I tell you guys, I've been studying this for 10 years. Now, I only been on the video camera maybe 2 years, but I've been studying my philosophers for 10 years, personal development, all of this. I didn't know how to do all of this 4 years ago. I didn't know how to do none of this. I didn't know how to do none of this. And I am 53 blessed. You hear me? And you are too. Now let's listen to this message. This is Mr. Okay, Jim Rohn. Mr. Jim Rohn, the philosopher, the teacher. Man, people, if we could just get uh strong, wise, because that's what everybody missing out here, the kids and everybody. Uh, Conversations. We missing wise talk. We missing wise conversations. That's what's really, really big out here in today's society. So I've been learning and studying these philosophers, these teachers for about 10 years, you guys. Okay, let's listen to Mr. Jim Rohn, the teacher.
Flows willingly because water always wants to go somewhere. Your cravings are the same. They want to go somewhere. Your job isn't to stop them. Your job is to give them a better place to go. Now, I want to talk about the reward itself because this is where people make a subtle mistake that dooms them from the start. They choose a replacement routine that doesn't actually deliver the same reward, and then they wonder why it doesn't stick. If your habit is snacking in the afternoon and you discover through honest observation that the real reward isn't hunger at all, it's boredom. It's the need for a little stimulation to break up a dull afternoon, then a glass of water is not going to work. A glass of water doesn't relieve boredom. So you'll try it for a day, you'll feel unsatisfied, and you'll go right back to the snack. And you'll conclude that the whole method doesn't work. But it wasn't the method that failed, it was the diagnosis. You treated the wrong reward. To be precise about what the habit really giving you. If it's boredom, you need stimulation. If it's stress, you need relief. If it's loneliness, you need connection. If it's fatigue, you may need actual rest. Match the reward correctly, and the new routine holds. Match it wrong, and it collapses every time. This is why the detective work matters so much. This is why you cannot skip the observation. You have to know what you're really chasing before you can chase it somewhere better. Most people have been performing a habit for years and have never once asked themselves what they're actually getting out of it. They just do it. And you can't replace a reward you've never bothered to identify. So sit with it, watch yourself perform the habit, and in the moment right after, ask, what did I just get from that? What do I feel now that I didn't feel a minute ago? That feeling, whatever it is the reward. That's the target. Once you know the target, you can find 100 better ways to hit it. Now let's talk about the environment, because I told you willpower is a battery. And I want to give you the thing that makes willpower almost unnecessary. That thing is your environment. Your surroundings are the invisible hand that shapes almost everything you do. And most people never think about them at all. Here is a principle I want you to carry with you for the rest of your life. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your environment. Whatever is easy to reach is what you will reach for. Whatever is in front of you is what you will do. Whatever surrounds you is what you will become. So if you keep the thing you're trying to quit within arm's reach, you have made failure the path of least resistance. And human beings, all of us, follow the path of least resistance. That's not a flaw. That's just how we're built. Water runs downhill. People run toward what's easy. And if the bad habit is the easy thing, you will do the bad habit, no matter how sincere your intentions were this morning. So the work becomes this: make the bad habit hard, make it inconvenient, add friction, put distance between you and the thing. If it's food, don't have it in the house, so that indulging requires getting in the car and driving to the store. That's often enough friction to stop the craving in its tracks, because the craving is impulsive, and the drive gives your rational mind time to catch up. And on the outside, make the good habit easy. Reduce the friction on the thing you want to do. If you want to read instead of wasting the evening, leave the book open on your pillow. If you want to exercise in the morning, sleep in your workout clothes. If you want to drink water instead of something sugary, fill the pitcher and put it front and center in the refrigerator. Every ounce of friction you remove from the good behavior, and every ounce you add to the bad one.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with 20 hand
is willpower you no longer have to spend. Do you see what we're doing? We're taking the battery out of the equation. We're arranging your world so that the right thing is the easy thing and the wrong thing is the hard thing. And when you do that, you don't need to be strong. You just need to have been thoughtful in advance at a moment when you could afford to think clearly. This is the great deception about people who seem to have iron discipline. You look at them and you think they must have tremendous willpower. Look how effortlessly they resist. But if you followed them home, if you saw how they've arranged their lives, you'd discover the truth. They almost never resist anything. They've simply built a world where the temptations aren't there to be resisted in the first place. They don't fight the cookie. There's no cookie. They didn't win a battle of self-control. They arranged the room so the battle never happened. That's the secret you've been missing. You've been admiring their willpower when what you should be studying is their environment. The disciplined person and the undisciplined person often have the exact same amount of willpower. The difference is that one of them stopped relying on it and started building around it. And the other one keeps showing up to the same fight every day, exhausted and losing. Now, I want to give you something that works alongside the environment, because there are moments when the trigger fires and you're already in it and you need something to do in that instant. And this is where the pause becomes your greatest ally. A craving is not permanent. This is one of the most liberating facts about the human mind, and almost nobody uses it. A craving is a wave. You don't destroy a habit by removing the routine. You destroy a habit by replacing the routine while keeping the trigger and keeping the reward. That's the secret the whole thing turns on. You leave the beginning alone, you leave the ending alone, and you swap out the middle. Think about what a habit is really trying to give you. Nobody stays up too late because they love the hours slipping away. They do it because it gives them a break, a pause, a moment of relief from tension. Nobody wastes an evening because they enjoy wasting time. They do it because it gives them escape from stress, or comfort from loneliness, or numbness from something they don't want to feel. Here's the truth. The reward underneath is always something deeper than the surface behavior. So when you understand the reward the habit is delivering, you can ask a completely different question. Not, how do I resist this? But how else could I get this same reward? Because if you can find another routine that delivers the same reward when the same trigger fires, you don't have to fight anything. You just redirect the machine down a different road to the same destination. The stress hits. That's the trigger, and it isn't going anywhere. The craving rises for relief. That's the reward, and it's a legitimate need. Instead of the old routine, you insert a new one. You take a walk around the block. You do 10 deep breaths. You call a friend. You step outside for 2 minutes of fresh air. And if that new routine genuinely delivers the relief, the same reward the old habit used to deliver, then over time, the machine simply learns a new path. Now, this is not instant. I want to be honest with you about that. The first time you insert the new routine, it will feel clumsy and unsatisfying because your body was expecting the old one. It'll say, that's not what we do here. But if the reward is truly there, if the walk really does relieve the stress, then repetition does its patient work, and the craving slowly begins to point toward the new behavior instead of the old one. That's how you rewire a habit without fighting it. You honor the trigger, you honor the reward, and you simply teach the machine a new route in between. It's the difference between trying to dam up a river and digging it a new channel. Dam it up and it fights you with all its force and eventually breaks through. Dig it a new channel and the water flows willingly because water always wants to go somewhere. Your cravings are the same. They want to go somewhere. Your job isn't to stop them. Your job is to give them a better place to go.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, okay, I'm up here talking, right? It has been a beautiful, beautiful thing, right? We can change anything, you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's here. That is my Friday message. That's my positive Friday message. It doesn't make no difference how you was a week ago, how you was yesterday. We can all, we can all, right, wake up the next day and just pause, think, and become better people. It's like a light switch. Okay, that's what I have found a very very honesty, right? Uh, love for, and that's changing. Some of us, uh, some of us may not believe that, right? Some of us may not practice that. Some of us may even think, okay, that we are changing, but still continue to do the same bad things that challenge us not to change. Okay. So it's a lot. It's a lot we can do to become better people. And I'm here to say, for me, my change has been awesome. My change has been great. I feel so good in the inside of my spirit that whenever, uh, whenever I talk to anybody, it just comes strictly out. Okay. So I'm here to tell you, you guys, this Friday morning, right? One day left to my birthday month, which, by the way, we gonna be videotaping all month, right? Just because it's my video month, and like I said, each and every year I get a different age that the Lord Jesus Christ keeps me, right, getting older. I'm gonna keep changing to be a better person, right? I ain't gonna never give up on that. So we about to get out of here. That's all I wanted to bring to the people this morning. It's a little bit of my philosopher, right? Mr. Jim Rohn, just saying this morning, we can change a bad habit into a good habit. Okay. We can do that, right? It is a way. Now, listen, I'm fit to show you guys my video again. Once again, go to the website, okay? I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all really be tapping in here. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I really do get it. I dig it as well. It's warming up my heart to see my work, for 10 years, my positive work actually starting to pay off. It's been hard, but it's also been easy, and it's been joyful too. I must say that, right? I didn't had a real ball uh in, like, changing certain little habits, changing certain little ways, changing the way how I view the world and view myself, right? uh, has been a very good journey and experience. That's why I speak about this. But anyways, you guys, check out this video and go to my website. I thank you so much. You hear me? Uh, Hold on. Yes. Y'all go to the website, man. Hold on. Let me get myself out the way. Let me get myself out the way here. I done popped on screen here in the middle of the video. My bad. Oh, I don't even know how can I do that. Let me see. Yeah, right there. Man, y'all go to that website right there. You see that? Go to the website. Check out. Um, Look, I have something that's uploading right now. Some extra, some extra merchandise right? I told you guys we're going to be uploading a lot of different things. It's going to be uploading there on the website in the store. So go check it out. Hey, I appreciate every time I see somebody. I really appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I just go to smiling, right? But I ask you guys, leave your email, leave comments, right? I'm responding to emails. Me personally, right? I am responding to emails, you guys. So hit the email. Let me know what you're thinking about. Let me know, like, I got a girl that hit me in the email. She wants, the football season coming up, so she need 3, 4 shirts, right? Hoodies, right? I make the hoodies, anything you want, right? Just send me the design, and I can really get it done for you. But I want to say thank you ahead of time, right? It's been a long journey for me, you guys, for me to feel very proud about something that's positive, okay? Yes, that's why I say a change of habit is in everybody. Anybody can do this, okay? All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Enjoy your Friday. Right? Peace. Oh, I can't get out of here without saying what I say. Hold it. I can't get out of here saying without saying what I say, right? Y'all already know my saying. Peace, love, joy. You see, this is joy. I found joy at an older age, you guys. I just started doing this 3, 4 years ago, right? I just started doing this 3.5 years ago. This is my joy I done found. Okay? Like I say, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to learn. And you would never be too young to teach. Right? The words of my great philosopher. Enjoy your Friday, you guys. Peace.